One of my favorite things that add depth to a game, especially the details of the world lore. We're going to be talking about one of my favorite things in Palia, and that's the Majiri language and how to decode it. That being said, let's go ahead and dive into the video. Before we kind of dive into the Majiri and the language that Singularity 6 has made, I do want to talk about an article I found on Altagram. It's about decoding games' fictional languages. Now, apparently, I am not alone in loving when a game makes a fictional language or they make a fictional alphabet, because I do enjoy spending my time going around in that game and trying to figure out what the fuck they're saying on signs. Sometimes it's gobbledygook. They scribble things out, they post it out there. It happens. But then there are games like Palia, Final Fantasy, and even Zelda that put a lot more effort into their world and into their languages. Paul Frommer has even said, there will always be a very small vocal group of fans who will examine everything with a fine-tooth comb. Then you've really got to make something that will stand up to scrutiny. He's right. I'm one of those people. I like to go around and look at signs and go, what does that say? Which really sucks because I'm like pretty sure I'm dyslexic. Like, I know words, but sometimes I look at it and I get confused. But going from what Paul said, fictional alphabets. Using a fictional alphabet to add depth to a game is probably the simplest of all options. All you have to do is make up your own system to substitute actual letters in the alphabet. The main advantage of the substitution cipher is that it's a pre-built puzzle, a game to put within your game. I love puzzles. They aggravate me and I freak out, and sometimes have to lay down and count to 10. Cipher puzzles were used for our entertainment long before the age of video games. Fictional alphabets not only contribute to the immersion, but also give a player a chance to explore lore through immediate problem solving. One of the first things that come to mind is Hylian in Breath of the Wild. Right here in this picture that was in the article, the Hylian spells out Master Link in Japanese, which is awesome. This then ties into something that Singularity 6 did say on the lore section of their website. Well, they answered a question and then they said words. Is the language you show in some of the artwork a constructed language, a script for English, or just scribbles? Jeremy said, the language is an English alphabet cipher. All the signage is directly translated to English language and intentionally written. And I'm sure now that the cat is out of the bag, it'll be cracked in no time. The style of writing was designed by one of our concept artists and blends perfectly with the Majiri aesthetic. We also have an ancient script, though more of that will be revealed later. Now, I do want to go ahead and add that a lot of this was answered a long time ago. This is on the website. It has been cracked. Majority of it has been cracked. We have people in my Discord that I have formed a research group, and I was like, let's try to scour and try to find a cipher. And it was found on the Discord, on Palia Discord, not mine, on the Palia Discord. If you know who made this, please let me know. We tried to find out, but no one really said, hey, I made this. So if you made this cipher, let me know. Thank you so much, because it has brought so much entertainment to me. So the cipher's been made. There are a few that are missing. It's the Q, V, X, and Z. If you want to go to the Palia Discord and find it yourself, you're more than welcome. I'll also have a link to my Discord that will have this pinned in the lore section. Someone then asked Singularity 6, could you tell us more about the effort put into crafting the Majiri language? Was it part of the world building from the start? Jeremy responded with, I thought it was important that the Majiri have their own culture and that is not directly referencing to an existing culture, and pair with Majiri culture in a nice and aesthetic way. I knew we needed the player to see posters and signs in the world, but I wanted to avoid using English as a language. So I asked Yang Tian Lee, pretty sure I'm saying that right. I'm going to link her Twitter down below. You can go check out her concept art. Our lead concept artist to take a shot at creating a written language that is a cipher for the English alphabet. The written characters need to match the existing cultural patterns seen in the world as though it is derived from a pictorial language. The result she came up with has become our Majiri language in Palia. And Ash even said we've shared some concept work from Ying Tian on Twitter and Discord before, and definitely go check her out. I'll definitely link her Twitter. It's, I love concept art. I get a lot of information from concept art, or I would say I get a lot of concept for video. I get ideas from concept art. But Palians have made the cipher, and they're going around decoding the Majiri language. Using the cipher of the Palian language, you can see that this says corn, and this says food. It's a cookbook. And also, update on our cookbook. I'll talk a little bit more about that at the end of the video. So myself and other Palians have walked around Kilima and decided they wanted to decode signs. For example, I walked up and my extremely tired and sleep-deprived brain sat there for about 10 minutes trying to decode Kilima docks. The various others have posted pictures online where you can go around up to signs and it'll tell you where things are on the signs. One will say, hey, Kilima is this direction, home is here, or the docks are over there. However, one of my favorites is the maps where you can go and fast travel. In Majiri above it, it says let's go. So I've been calling them let's goes or let's go maps, not fast travels, because I'm a silly goose. Now I'm gonna be honest, I've used this before and I used it way back in the Bahari Ripper video, which by the way, go check that one out. That was a really fun thing to do and put together. It's all theory. That lore video is all theory. And by the way, spoilers here. So if you're on a quest and you don't want to hear, just stop. Skip like 30 seconds into the future. If you go to Kenyatta's room and look at her pegboard, over Gel says sus and over Reth says hot in Majiri. I fucking love that. One of the reasons why this is a lore video. One, because it is on the lore section of Palia's website. And two, I'm gonna go back to what Singularity 6 has said. There is another alphabetic or pictorial language that will possibly be dropped in future updates based from the Majiri culture, and it's an ancient script. Now, this cipher has been out for a while. If you have been using it, what have you guys found across Palia? Let me know in the comments down below. I would love to see what you've decoded. So earlier I said we're gonna talk about the cookbook and everything like that. So real quick, I do wanna say that we have a blog dropping very soon. We're gonna have a website, everything, the whole shebang. In one of the blogs that we're gonna be running is going to be the recipes that we've gathered. I figured that would be a lot easier to just put it out there. You guys could Google it, it'll pop up, or eventually you'll find it in a link down below. It won't be in this video, it'll be in a few videos, possibly the next video coming up. And the first recipe we're gonna be uploading, which is kind of like the easiest recipe, is the Palian pickled potatoes. You guys can go make that yourself. It's honestly fucking fantastic. So be on the lookout for that. And also we have a podcast coming very soon. So be on the lookout for those things in the next week or two. We're dropping them and I can't wait. It's gonna be fun. And while you're down there commenting about what you found across Kilima or Bahari Bay using the cipher, be sure to subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you know when I upload a video. But if you want to know the exact moment I upload a video, because I will annoy the shit out of you with pings, be sure to join the Discord. The Discord is a happy and fun place. You could find lore information there. You can find communities to join. Everyone is super welcoming, except for Brutal. He is my moderator and he is a dick. But he's one of my best friends and I love him, and he's an awesome moderator. But so are my other moderators, by the way. And if you're seeing this video right now, there is a chance that I am streaming on Twitch. That's twitch.tv/PerzivalGG. And we're currently partner pushing on Twitch. We are hitting everything. We hit average viewership, hours, days. We applied. They said do it again in a month because I haven't been on Twitch very long. So come on in, hang out, chit chat. Let me know what you thought about this video. I would love to hear it. Or do you just want to let me know that you hate me and you hate my face? I would love to have you and talk about that. But other than that, that is the video. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.